We got a special guest here. We got Nick McDaniels from Big Something. How's it going today, Nick?
Hey, it's going good.
All right.
How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, it looks beautiful out there. I've been on the air since before noon, so I've been kind of.
It's a beautiful day in Nashville right now.
All right,
it's
I'll
great
take
to be
it.
here.
You know, because it was raining on Halloween. We were trying to go trick or treating, and it lasted
really nice
for less than an hour.
Dang.
I know.
That's not what you want.
It's not very nice for the kids, man. You guys have like kind of a fun thing you do around Halloween, where let's see here. I think you were in Wilmington. Oh, a costume ball. That's what it was.
We do the Big Something costume ball in Wilmington, North Carolina, at an outdoor little amphitheater called Greenfield Lake Amphitheater, and it's really fun. We do costume contests, surprise band, costumes. We were zombies this year. We were also the first night, Freaky Friday. We dressed up as each other, so different members of the band were different members of the band. We traded instruments. It was a good time.
That's awesome. We've got Nick here from Big Something. His band is out at 3rd and Lindsley tonight, 8 o'clock with Funk You. I have to say that we're on the radio, so I got to say Funk You very clearly.
Be careful.
Yes, that's right. Doors are at 6. It is all ages, and it's going to be live on volume.com as well. So that's a really cool thing that if you can go to the show, go, because it's a great venue. Is this your first time playing out at 3rd and Lindsley? You've been out there before?
We've played several times in Nashville, but this is our first time at 3rd and Lindsley, and I've heard a lot about it. It's a beautiful space. We're really excited.
Yeah. Well, if your fans were wondering where it is, it's on the corner of 3rd and Lindsley, so it's nice and easy to find.
So literal.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know how old you are. This might be getting close to your birthday, but since 1996, we've been broadcasting live there on the radio on Sunday nights. Is that closer?
I'm older than I look.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we broadcast live there on Sunday nights, but it's a Thursday night, and this one is going to be live on volume.com. I'm pretty excited here because we're going to get to hear some new songs. You put out a record in 2020. I think that was like maybe your 6th studio album.
Yeah,
you guys
that was number
done.
6. Yeah,
and then a live version of those songs, which I feel like a lot of bands kind of ended up doing that because everyone was like kind of stuck.
What do we do? Yeah.
Yeah.
That live record was really fun to put together. It was a lot of stuff from live streams and some of the first shows back from the pandemic. So there was a lot of great energy in the audience and stuff. And it was cool to capture that moment. But yeah, we're moving on to a new studio album now and really excited about a bunch of new material that we're working on. So.
Awesome. And are you going to work with the same producer? Because I feel like you've done a bunch in a row with this guy.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this blew my mind. I was looking up about Mr. John Custer, and I was like, wait, is that right? He went to the same high school that I did.
What?
I know. He was there a few years before me. He's class 81. I was class of 95.
What high school?
Cary High School.
And so you're from North Carolina?
I'm from North Carolina. I moved here in 1997. The summer of 97, I was intern Dan here at the radio station. I got promoted to Lieutenant Dan, and I've been stuck at Lieutenant Dan my whole career. So yeah. So anyhow, so that was kind of a lot of fun. But we're excited here. So you're going to play a few songs for us.
Yeah.
And this is a lot different than what the live show is like.
Oh, very much so, yeah. So we're a 6-piece band. It's loud, and I'm usually singing my lungs out. And here in this context is probably going to be a little bit more like mellow, unplugged style.
All right, yes, and Funk You, an 8-piece band. So we got some.
It's gonna be a party tonight.
Some music happening. It's probably be wild backstage too. We'll get to watch it on volume.com. Big Something. This is Nick from Big Something, and he's gonna play some brand new songs for us here. Stripped down acoustic on a really cool acoustic guitar. That looks so unique.
Yeah, this is a custom guitar that our friend built for us, for free. Basically, he learned how to build guitars over the pandemic, and it's like, here, I'll let you pick out the different woods and the size and the different styles and things. And like, I play guitar kind of weird. I play guitar upside down. I'm left-handed, but I play a right-handed guitar upside down. So he like catered everything to me. So like the pick guard's on the other side, the dots are on the other side. So yeah, it's kind of a unique instrument.
If you can, pull up volume.com/lightning100 so you can take a look at it. It's really cool looking. All right, so we're going to get a couple songs here. What would you like to play?
I think we'll probably start with Chemistry. which is kind of a love song, but instead of being about like a normal partner, it's a love song about cannabis. So kind of in a subtle way. So yeah, here we go. She's got the stuff. I'm pretty sure if I get close enough, well then we'll spark the fire. Intensity. Starts off high, the stays all night, too high to see. Was right in front of me. Float like a cloud, always so loud. This vibe is heavy. You make my earthquake, keep me awake, keep my ship steady. And these bloodshot eyes stay open wide. You know I am ready. When you're on my mind, stay on my mind. And when we get together, it's like chemistry. You neutralize me whenever I see you next to me. Oh, hear you calling my name, even the thought of you leaves my mind racing. You're always there for me. And when you want me, all you have to do is call me. When you want me, call me, call me, and I'll come running. And I'll come running. And I'll come running, 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 running. And I'll come running. Stuff. I'm pretty sure if I get close enough, yeah, then we'll spark the fire. Intensity. Starts off high, the stays all night, too high to see. Was right in front of me. Float like a cloud, always so loud. This vibe is heavy. You make my earthquake, keep me awake, keep my ship steady. And these bloodshot eyes stay open wide. You know I am ready. When you're on my mind, you stay on my mind. And when we get together, it's like chemistry. You neutralize me whenever I see you next to me. Or hear you calling my name, even the thought of you leaves my mind racing. You're always there for me, always there for me. And I'll come running. And I'll come running. And I'll come running, 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 running.
Lightning 100, stripped down and acoustic. That is Nick McDaniels from Big Something. He's got a big band. They're not here with him. They will be inside 3rd and Lindsley tonight. 8 o'clock, we got Funk You with Jed Harrelson. Doors are at 6. Show starts at 8. It's an all-ages event. Get tickets and info at thirdandlindsley.com, bigsomething.com. And just like right now, you can watch it live on Volume. That'll be over on the Third and Lindsley Volume.com channel. Right now, we're on the Lightning 101. Very easy to get there just by pulling up Volume.com if you want to take a peek into our studio today and check out his cool guitar. That's a brand new song, Chemistry. Now, where are you in the process of the next record? Have you been into the recording studio at all?
Yeah, it's all recorded. It's being mixed, and we're kind of figuring out how to release everything. But we just spent a couple weeks at Pachyderm Recording Studios in Minnesota, which was beautiful. It was this beautiful, like, old house out on a trout stream in rural Minnesota. And a bunch of like famous 90s albums were recorded there. Nirvana's In Utero was recorded there, so it's just like a really cool space to make an album. We had a really great bonding experience. There's not a lot of stuff to do out there, so we just kind of like hunkered down, and it was like a great just bonding,
that sounds awesome,
retreat style recording,
and a little bit easier to do that this time of year than too far into winter, because they have real winter in Minnesota.
We're strategic about the timing on that one for sure.
Okay, so John Custer is a guy you've worked with as a producer. You've made 6 albums. It sounds like the 7th album.
Yep.
And you did this one in Minnesota. Have you done them all in different spots, or where?
Yeah,
have you been?
we've kind of bounced around throughout all of the recording stuff, and each one we learn a little bit more about how to record an album and a little bit more about ourselves as a band as we go. And I think with this one we've really figured it out. Like it felt like everything's kind of leading up to this one in a way.
That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting. John came down from North Carolina and spent 2 weeks with us there, and he's almost more like a Jedi master coach in a way. Like he kind of keeps everybody like really tuned in together to what we're trying to do with the music. So it's really fun having someone like that involved.
How'd you first get connected to him? I mean, I feel like it's pretty unique that a band would make that many records with the same producer.
Yeah, we've just always been really close ever since the first album we did with him. And that was when we were first getting started as a band. He actually helped us name the band. Like when we were trying to figure out what to call the band, we went through a list of names, and he's like, I think you guys could rock the Big Something. And I was like, all right, cool.
That's great. Well, was the original one Anonymous? Is that what it was?
Yeah. So in college, we had like a college cover band kind of called Anonymous Band, and we were trying to figure out how to transition into being like a full-time original touring band, thinking of names, and eventually Big Something is what
it made sense. Once I like
out of it,
read that, I was like, oh, those dots connect well.
Yeah.
Well, and how long has it always been the exact same band members over the years, or?
Pretty much, yeah. We had a different drummer for the first couple years, and then Ben joined, and ever since then it's been the same guys, and we're like a brotherhood. It's been an awesome journey together, and everything's feeling really good now coming out of the pandemic and back on the road.
I bet it feels
music.
real good.
It feels great.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are known for great live shows, and not getting to do as many as you want probably wasn't that fun, or maybe it was. Was it nice to have a little break? Or
I mean, yeah, I'll take everything with a grain of salt. It had its pros and cons for sure. There's it is what it is. You got through it and did the best you can with the situation. But we enjoyed some time off, but like you said, it's really nice to be able to be back out there doing what we do. And
it's nice to have bands in the studio again.
Yeah, for sure.
We got a band coming by this afternoon. We got Hey Steve going to be here at 3:30. We had Raylan Baxter here this morning, 9:30 a.m. So yeah,
I see you've got our friend Maggie Rose up there on the wall.
I was looking at your Instagram, and I saw that you guys follow each other.
We are good friends. Actually went to middle school with Maggie.
It's a small world.
And every time we come to Nashville, we always invite her to join us. And
oh, nice.
Is she
in town?
I think so.
Okay, all right.
We're
Little hint of something.
It's possible. It's
Out
possible.
at Third and Leslie this evening. Someone text her. Tell her to go to the show. Well, awesome. We got big something. I got Nick. This is small something. This is tiny something.
Medium something.
A portion of big something here in the Volume.com studio. The big something is happening out at Third and Leslie tonight. You can watch it, Volume.com. You can be in the audience. This is the first of 3 shows with Funk U. They'll be in Atlanta tomorrow and Birmingham the next night. Okay, so we're going to get another brand new song?
Yep.
Cool. Tell us about it.
Okay, so this one is called Clouds. This was a 3-way writing collaboration with a couple of good friends. First of which is Andy Frasco, who is a long time.
I can't
friend.
tell you. I'm not surprised that Andy Frasco is a friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a wild man.
Yes, he is. We always joke this song is about smoking mids because it's called Clouds, but it's not. So yeah, we kind of started this one, and then another friend got involved, Susto, from the band Susto. So it's a kind of a 3-way collaboration between our 3 projects. And
that's awesome. We love Susto. That's great.
Yeah. So he actually helped out with this one and the next one that I'm going to play too. So this one is called Clouds. And this will be kind of like a different stripped down unplugged version than it normally sounds. So let's see what happens here. All right.
When I get up, I'm always getting too high, so I try to calm down, but the demons wanna fly, and I get so tired. I'm always catching fire, too close to the sun. I got no place to hide, and I'm running away from you. Yeah, I've been running away. I can't keep running away from you. Yeah, I've been running away. Floating up in the clouds, falling away, but you never come down. But you never come down. Floating away up in the clouds, falling away, but you never come down. But you never come down. Oh, you never come down. Never come down. Till it's too late now. Do you wanna stay up? Keep living in the clouds. Do you get lonely when you're never coming down? Are you losing sight? Looking for a mirror in the sky. It's an SOS. Don't say goodbye. Can't keep running away from you. Yeah, I've been running away. I can't keep running away from you. Yeah, I've been running away. Floating up in the clouds, falling away, but you never come down. But you never come down. But you never come down. Oh, you never come down. Till it's too late.
Lightning 100. That's Nick McDaniels from Big Something, stripped down and acoustic. It is tonight. His band, the full band, is going to be out at 3rd and Lindsley, 8 o'clock with Funk You and Jed Harrelson. Doors are at 6. All ages event tickets and info, 3rdandlindsley.com, bigsomething.com. And you can watch it for free. If you can't go, you can couch tour it over at volume.com. Just like right now, we're live in the Lightning 100 volume.com studio where you can listen to us here on the radio or watch, see what it looks like for free, of course, at volume.com/lightning 100. 24 minutes here into the 2 o'clock hour. That's another brand new one. If you were, that's unshazamable. Because it's not out yet. It has been recorded. They're mixing it, and I imagine that'll be something for us to look forward to in 2023.
Absolutely.
And maybe one that we'll get to hear at the show tonight. It's always fun to hear, because like your band has such a big sound, and then to hear the song stripped down and acoustic just to the song.
And I've always wanted the band to come from the song. I think the song is the most important thing, especially with a lot of bands, but that's what I love at the core of it all is the song. And I like listening to it stripped down too. I'm like, because that's, the meat and potatoes and everything else is kind of just dressing. But, I
went and saw Trey from Fish at the Ryman, and it was just him solo acoustic on a guitar. And he played like 40 songs.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that at a normal Fish show.
Right.
Because they spend 10 minutes.
That's part of it, too, is it's like, the band playing together as like a whole, creating that magic in the moment. That's what we're about, too. And we love to expand upon that when we're all together. But when you have the show where you can just sit with one guitar and one vocal and just play the song, then you can kind of lean into song after song after song, and I love that too.
He shared a story. He was telling stories. It was such a fun thing, and one of them was about going to Groon Guitars, which is here in Nashville, actually a move location, and somehow they have the website guitars.com.
Cool.
Which you would hope a good guitar store would have.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be clickbait, but but he talked about going there, and he went, and the main guy was excited to take him, and he said it felt like I was in Harry Potter, and I was getting my wand, and because he went through and he was like he knew it was on this 4th top shelf, and he pulled out the guitar. And here it was.
That's amazing.
He had to get that one.
Yeah, guitars can feel like that.
Yeah,
especially the right one. They have that magical aura to them. So I kind of feel that way about this one. As soon as he gave it to me, I was like, oh my God, this is special. So
you spent a lot of time in your life being out on tour on the road. What do you like to do when you're in a city? Do you like to go to guitar shops, or do you like to go to record stores?
Guitar shops, record stores, kind of look. If there's any cool restaurants around, any cool sporting things. I'm kind of NBA, basketball, NFL fan, so I follow that stuff around when I can, and it's hard sometimes to get out there and explore the city because the schedule is usually kind of crazy. You get there, you load in, you set up, you sound check, you play the show, you go to the hotel, and then you drive to the next city. But when we do have some time to get out there and explore, I like to just wander around and kind of take in the energy of the city, take in the vibe of the city, and then think about that as I'm writing the set list for the show, and figuring out what covers we want to think about doing, or certain things like that. I just kind of like to take it in and put it back out through the music.
What do you think the furthest city away you've been to is? How far have you gone?
I mean, Seattle, I guess.
Okay.
Is a good one.
So have you left the States? Have you left the United States?
We've done a couple things in Mexico. We did Panic in La Playa a couple times in Mexico, and that was really fun. We've done Jam Cruise, but nothing beyond that.
Okay. All right. Well, cheers to far travels.
Further voyages.
There we go.
Yes.
We're hanging out here in the studio, and right now We are talking to Nick McDaniels from Big Something. He is stripped down in acoustic. It's a big band. It's a big 6-piece band. The opening act is an 8-piece band. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun out at 3rd and Lindsley tonight if
That's
you can
how we
make it.
roll.
Yeah, that's right. Get those tickets, bigsomething.com, 3rdandlindsley.com. You can also watch it for free at volume.com. You have your own music festival. I thought that was interesting, called The Big What.
The Big What?
How many times have you done it?
So this past summer was our 9th one.
Wow. So kind of like the
coming up on 10 years.
almost the whole time the band's been.
It started early on in the band's story, and it was kind of a play off of our band name, because we get that a lot when we say the band name. Big Something, Big What? What do you forget the name of the band? And so we're kind of making fun of ourselves by naming our festival The Big What. But it's turned into a really awesome thing. It kind of took on a life of its own.
Made me think of Bonnaroo, the what stage, which stage.
Yeah. we
That
do a lot of that with our marketing, but yeah.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Well, because our radio station, we produce our own festival here called Live on the Green. So I thought it was interesting that you as a band do it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you working with a promoter? Do you work with AEG, or are you guys booking the talent yourself?
No, we do a lot of it ourselves.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
We have a great team and a lot of really awesome people involved that helped, but it's definitely grassroots.
Well, I know firsthand how much work something like that is.
Oh God, yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it is. It is truly a labor of love. But when it all comes together and it's all happening in the moment, and people are happy and smiling and enjoying the music, it makes it all worth it. So
that's great. You got your dates for next year?
Not yet,
okay.
But we are working on it.
All right, same here.
Yeah, nice.
All right, you want to do one more song while you're here?
I would love to.
Great. What are you going to do?
So this last one is called The Mountain. This is another kind of 3-way collaboration in a way. Susto helped with this one as well.
Awesome.
But it also features a lyric from our former lyricist who passed away in 2017. This was one of the last lyrics that I have from his notebooks that got put into a song. So this one's called The Mountain. I gotta find my vocal range here on this one acoustically. So give me today. All right, cool.
The time to ease my mind and try and find what's left of it. Speak softly and kind, take my time so I can try to put it all behind me. And I'm walking alone this long hill that I'm on. Coming up the mountain, the sun is up, and I see it all again. The world is moving with time, and pretty soon, bright dawn, it's my eyes. Take the time to ease my mind and try and find what's left of it. Watch the sun melt the frost like what was lost and what it cost to put it all behind me. And I'm walking alone on this long hill that I'm on. Coming up the mountain, the sun is up, and I see it all again. The world is moving with time, and pretty soon, bright sun, it's my eyes. It's my eyes. Do you see what I see? I don't know, we'll never know, 'cause we're on our own. Oh, no matter who or what comes and goes, yeah, we're on our own. Coming up, I'm coming up the mountain. The sun is up, and I see it all again. Coming up, I'm coming up the mountain.
Lightning 100 live in the volume.com studio. Nick McDaniels from Big Something. It's going to be a whole lot bigger tonight out of 3rd and Lindsley. Got the full band with him on stage. Right now we're stripped down acoustic. And that was another brand new one, The Mountain. Man, I appreciate you coming in today. It's been a lot of fun.
Man, it was really fun. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Thanks to volume.com for letting us stream the shows there. And tonight, you get to watch this one on volume.com. But if you're here in Nashville, come on out to the show. It's all ages. Doors are going to be at 6 o'clock. It's going to get underway at 8 p.m. We got Big Something with Funk You and Jed Harrelson. Looking forward to the show. Thanks a lot, man.
We are looking forward to it, too. Thanks for having me.